The biggest question today for mankind is why we do not see any other species other than the earthlings wherever we look. We don't get evidence of any intelligence, any radio waves, any signal that is coming out from any part of the galaxy, or for that matter, any part of the universe. Uh, well, we are waiting for James Webb to come to life to tell us where the life is, but the biggest question again is where is everybody? And that is what we are discussing in multiverse. And are there habitable zones in galaxy? That is why we don't see life everywhere. This is exactly what we want to analyze in our program today. So you know that in our solar system, Earth is the only planet which shows extreme signs which supports life. Every ounce of Earth has life in it. If you dig down 2 kilometers also, you will find life over there. So Earth is so fine suited for life. It is rotating around an average mid-sized yellow star, which is nothing special. If you examine the star, there are 20 billion stars in our galaxy, like Sun. So if there are 20 billion stars within our own galaxy, there is a chance that there could be at least half of that number of habitable planets showing life and maybe intelligent life somewhere in the galaxy. But we do not see any signs so far. We have examined so far of galaxies also, and our own galaxy, we don't get any sign of finding the life as we know it. So therefore, we have now understood very well that there are habitable zones in this solar system. For instance, in case of Sun, the habitable zone is where the water can liquefy and exist in a normal, normal condition. So there is normal temperature, not very high, not very cold. The air pressure is just about right, and that is one of the first ingredient required for life to evolve, for permutation combination of various chemicals to happen so that life can evolve. So that is one. So these habitable zones are also known as Goldilocks zones. And we also know that the habitable zones can vary based on the type of star. So if the star is very large, the habitable zone of that star will be further out in the solar system, because the star is so large and it emits a lot of heat and radiation. So habitability in that solar system will be further out. Whereas in a sun-like star, we have the Earth right in the middle of the habitable zone. And this is where we are today. And if there are stars which are cooler, much smaller stars, then the habitable zone will be closer to the star. So depending on the amount of heat and energy the star is producing, we know the habitable zones are in the solar system. However, when we look around, when we look outside beyond our solar systems, we know that these habitable zones are there around each star, where the conditions for life can be conducive for life to evolve. But we do not get any evidence of life outside the solar system so far. Well, more research is required. Maybe different types of life is there. We are not aware those type of lives, and basically we are looking at the wrong thing. But looking at the larger question, that at least hydrocarbons, which are the most common type of compounds that can be possible in universe, we do not see. And this is the location where we are located. And as you can see, this is a map of our galaxy. There are central bar in the galaxy, and there are two major arms of the galaxy. But Sun is not located in the major arms of the galaxy. Sun is located in a smaller arm, which is called Orion Spur. So the Sun is located in a not so significant part of the galaxy. So if it is present in this location, does it mean that this location has something to do with habitability? this location provides conditions for life? I think that is the biggest question. And therefore, let's examine the various aspects of the galaxy itself. If you look at the central part of the galaxy, there are lot of stars, and there are lot of star building activities are going on. And when the stars are getting built, there are a lot of radiation in that area, and the stars are very close by, because there are so many stars and new stars are getting born. Some of the stars are very large, giving a lot of radiation. So this area of the galaxy is not at all conducive, because the stars will basically there are many stars, they will take shape, they will explode into supernova, erasing all life in that area. So this portion, which is the central bulge, is not at all conducive for life to evolve. What about other areas? Let's look at the outer regions. Well, outer regions are getting affected by the galactical atmosphere, things which are coming out into the galaxy from outside. So it could be extra radiation which is coming out, because even the galaxy generates a magnetism which protects the interior portion of the galaxy. So there could be a radiation coming from the cosmic rays coming from outside the galaxy, which may be stopped by the magnetic field of the galaxy. And there are some collisions all the time happening in the outer regions of the galaxy. Some gas clouds are colliding, etc. So because there is more activity happening in the outer side of the galaxy, also there are a lot of star formation activity going on in the outer regions of the galaxy. So wherever there is more material, more stars getting formed, the chances are the life may not be conducive in that area. At the same time, the magnetic field which is generated by the central black hole is kind of weak. So the outer regions may be washed by the cosmic rays which is coming from outside the galaxy. So again, this portion hypothetically is not suitable for life to evolve in a long term. So that is why now the scientists are saying that each galaxy has a very limited narrow band of habitability. So while the stars have the habitable zone, and the location of the star also matters in the galaxy, where the conditions are just right for life to evolve, and sufficient time is provided for life to evolve. And in this case, this is the habitable zone in our galaxy, and more research is required to understand the distance of the habitable zone based on various parameters in the galaxy. So but for us, this is the habitable zone, and it's a narrow band, you can see. So if we have to get a chance to meet any other civilization other than the earthlings, the chances are that we will have to look into this band where we can find life, other intelligent life other than Earth. So that is why we do not, suppose we're looking around everywhere else in the galaxy, we will definitely not see life in those areas of the galaxy. We have to look into this particular area, which is shown in the green belt, green zone. And this area is kind of a very small area of the entire galaxy. As you know that the galaxy is the diameter is roughly about 100,000 light years. So from one end to the other, light itself takes 100,000 years to travel. So this zone starts somewhere in the range of 13,000 light years, distance at 13,000 light years from the central core, and ends at 33,000 light years. So 1/5 of the galaxy has conditions which can harbor life. So only 20% of this narrow area in the galaxy can harbor life. So this is something that is the latest finding, that life cannot be created everywhere in the galaxy, even though galaxy is much bigger, much larger, and it doesn't mean that a larger galaxy will show signs of evolving more complex life. The life can get evolved, first of all get evolved and then go through permutation combination of evolution to become more complex only in this habitable zone in the galaxy. So like we have the habitable zone around each star, there is a habitable zone around in each galaxy around the central black hole. So friends, this is very amazing research. More research is required to examine these zones more closely and see if there are alien life forms found in these green zones, habitable zones of the galaxy. If you know something more than what I have discussed today, do send in your comments. As always, thanks for watching and I will catch you the next one.